Hello. Hello, everybody. Excuse me. Hello. Right. How's it going? Hello, DD. Grats on first. Toadis, grats on third. Wifey, grats on second. Thank you all for being here. Summer, hello. How you doing? I hope you're... How are you doing, actually? It doesn't matter what I hope. How are you doing? I hope you've all had a good couple of days. Okay, Toadis. I'm going to assume you're not saying bye to... Unless you're saying bye to wifey. That makes sense. Just hi, bye. Cat is here as well. Decided to chime in. Thank you for the alert, DD. No problem. Yes. Hello, everybody. We are back to the last part of the last part of Daily Premonition before Halloween, because that would be next Friday, which is obviously not when we're going to be playing it. So we last week it's odd. I can't believe it's been a week between every time we played. It feels like it's been going on kind of forever, but also not as much, because those weeks just seem to fly by. But anyway, beside the point, we played through a day, and I missed a couple of things. So I'm essentially replaying the day before I push the story forward, and I believe that should work. I haven't tried it out yet. All we've done is start the next day and cleaned ourselves up, and then we saved. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, yes. So, couple of days, what's happened? I've watched some more sumo. We had a plumb around because our toilet broke again. So he came and fixed it again. I said if he has to come back in another 6 weeks and fix it, then we're going to ask for a new toilet, because I'll be damned if I'm going to start paying for this every 6 weeks. It's crazy, because we don't pay for it at the moment because it's a new house. But at some point, it will leave their responsibility and turn into our responsibility. And if it's still breaking at that stage, well, that's going to be on them, I think, to rectify beforehand. Back time. Yeah, sorry. My throat is a bit weird today because I've just eaten, and because I wanted to make sure I'd eaten before we started, because I'm going to be peckish afterwards. I always end up, thank you for the hydrate, because I always end up getting to the end of the stream and just sort of going, I would do more, but I'm so hungry. Except on Wednesdays, actually, now, because we have our food shop beforehand. I eat lunch just before, and I do a bit better then. Anyway, thank you. How do you explain the plants coming and going at all hours? I'm sure we'll come up with a reason. We could turn them into electricians or carpet installation people. I don't know. In a snacky time redeem. Well, you don't want to hear me sort of, Jesus, no, God. Can you imagine that, like ASMR chewing sounds whilst I'm gaming? Oh, God, that'd be awful. No. Probably bad enough as it is, let alone sort of with added food on top. It'd be terrible. But otherwise, I'm not opposed to it. The idea of people telling me to snack, yeah, no problem. But no, Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, we had that. Yeah, the sumo was interesting, but that I'm not finished with it yet. Since I'm catching up. Don't do applesauce. Applesauce? What would I order? Actually not a fan of applesauce. Kibble redeem. I could just sit here and like chew dry cereal. Mic licking. I'll leave that to the cat. If I can convince him. Dust the microphone with some catnip or something. But here you go. Yeah. Anyway, chicken nugget redeem. Chicken nuggies. It'd have to be fake chicken nuggies. I don't eat real ones, but actually, it's crazy, isn't it? We wifey and I like eat a lot of like corn stuff, and but I generally don't eat the nuggets because they'd have to be redeem my my Savage my cat. Yeah, because I can only really like go with like the breaded stuff because I found in certain recent times, certainly recent months, that like if I have like the batter coated stuff, then they it's really basically just as an old man, it gives me heartburn basically. Uh, and dino nuggets. Oh no, that would be nice. They do a vegetarian dino nugget. I'd take that. Did you see that? I'm sure you must have seen that video of the lady who creates like a Jurassic Park theme park almost made out of mashed potato and little dinosaur nuggets and corn do them nice and with rivers of gravy. And I think the best thing about that video is it's absolutely mental. Okay, you can go on. Sorry, I'm talking too much. The cat has decided he's had enough. Yes, I know. It's not only mental, the fact that she did it, but she's having so much fun doing it. And because the guy comes back from work and he's like, "What the hell is this?" And she's like, "Me, me, 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 me." You've said no. Well, probably because I'm not. Do we really need to spend out on money on dino nuggets? I think is the point. That's a concept I'm not completely averse. It's just you've got to be. You can't just whatever. But yeah, and then he comes back and he's so yes Well, that's the thing. It really does. Sometimes the food bill. You really just got to come down to, do we need it? And you can always sort of say yes, of course. But sometimes you have to be practical, don't you? Mashed potato gravy volcano with broccoli trees for you. Yes, I know. But none of this really sells the cost on it, is the point. Also, I mean, it was a massive mountain of mashed potato this lady created. but yeah, I think sort of the second best thing about it, not just the fact that she did it and had so much fun, but the fact that when he got home from work, he was just like, sure, I'll have it. And they just had fun eating such a crazy thing. Good for nutrition and morale. Exactly. Yes, that's it. You never saw anyone getting healthy on gruel, did you? That's because it's boring and less nutritious. Is corn a type of vegetarian corn? Not corn. No, it's just a brand of like. Actually, I don't know why it's called corn. It's just like it's just a brand of like vegetarian / vegan food stuff. So, it's like we also have Linda McCartney, but I don't know how the mycoprotein. Fair enough. I don't know how international that is because, of course, she was. I'm sure people know Linda McCartney. She's married to Paul McCartney. She was a very famous vegetarian, but I don't know how far-reaching her brand went. With regards to that. The place. Oh, really? It's named after a place. I did not know that. Okay. Gruel is actually food to get healthy from. It's water gruel you're thinking of. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You can keep Linda McCartney. Well, I mean, she's dead now. It's just the food, funnily enough. They don't do amazing stuff. They do the occasional good thing, and you go, okay, this isn't bad. It's like I don't eat the Linda McCartney burgers anymore because they padded them out with too much onion. I was just like, no thanks, can't be doing with that. It really sort of it's not good for me. One has a hunt. Oh, does it? Oh no. Yeah. That's why I do like for their burgers. I prefer Quorn, but I prefer like their chicken burgers as opposed to like the fake stuff, like the fake beef stuff, because again, it sometimes gets a bit over padded with other things. But these days, actually, I tend to find like shop own brands are getting cheaper and cheaper with the vegetarian and vegan options, and that's so much more efficient, sort of money wise and so on. It was most. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm not sure how far-reaching some of these brands go. So I honestly don't know if you know or not. Sorry, because it's really. I can sit here and sort of talk like everybody knows what I'm talking about. Sausage rolls are ace. Fair enough. I see again. We've got a. We can get a box of 4 vegetarian sausage rolls for like 99p compared to the Linda McCartney ones. Candy corn has gelatin in it. True, fair enough, yeah. So I can't personally justify like the Linda McCartney sausage rolls when they're more expensive. But these other ones are great. They're just fine. But I can talk like everybody knows what I'm talking about. But it's amazing sometimes how things just don't translate internationally, and it really catches you off guard until someone goes, "I've never heard of that." You're like, "What? Are you insane? How does that not mean a thing?" You know? It's surprising sometimes. Just the differences, and of course, it's not completely lost on me the fact that say like Australia is not only the other side of the world, but it's an entire continent unto itself. It's a sends Gruel video. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll have a look at that. One corn that screams and runs when you try to eat it. Is that so wrong? Is it? I might be tired. No, that's fine. Well, that's perfectly legitimate. It's of course, we're Friday again, aren't we? Blimey, end of the week. God, I'm losing track of things already. Well, of course, yeah. Friday night, why aren't you? You can be all tired all you like. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, crazy. But anyway, so yeah. Snacks. That's how we got onto this. Dino nuggets, crazy. So what else? Right, okay. Here's the thing I've decided in the last sort of Great Mighty Pooh, a big one. How to explain toad in the hole to an American friend? Even describing the batter was tricky because Yorkshire puddings aren't a thing there. Yeah. Yeah, because it runs it's differently from like pancake batter generally, isn't it? Just a little bit. So yeah, it's hard to because of course pancakes don't even translate quite. It's very weird. This chat equals ADH brain. Yeah, all over the place. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody puts toad in the hole. I think you're fine. Well, it's weird because as I understand it, Americans do. No, hang on. Am I getting this confused? I thought Americans do have a toad in the hole, but it's a different thing. Or is it I know they have pigs in blankets, but they call them something different. See, pigs in blankets here are sausages coated in bacon. No, pigs in blankets, that's what I'm thinking of. Right, okay. Yeah, so I'm getting that confused, sorry. Yeah, so, and I understand they call it freedom sausage in egg pie. What? Minus the eggs. They're too expensive. Pigs and blankets in America are wrapped in pastry. Right, so like a sausage roll is what we would generally call that, Actually, between each time. Sounds insane, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I just realised this background. I cranked it down because the end of stream last time. And I haven't upped it. There we go, back to usual sound. Sorry. So it must have been deathly quiet until now. Sorry about that. Oh my god, did that mean the intro was super quiet as well? Oh, it probably was. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Done and done now. Because I don't normally adjust things, but yeah, that the ending to Grim Fandango was pretty quiet. Hang on. Has it been like that since Grim Fandango? So Strange Horticulture must be super quiet as well. Oh, fucking hell. Never mind. Whatever. It don't matter. Super chill. That's what we call it. It's not quiet. It's chill. But what was I saying? Oh, yes. Yeah. So another thing I've decided. I think in America called a popover, which is like a Yorkshire pudding. In America, imagine a big popover with sausages baked in it. Lush. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. You got to have gravy with it. In my opinion, in theory you don't have to, but it's not the same without it. It just really doesn't work. So right. Okay. So long story short, for anyone who's not familiar, Jim Bob, who pops up in chat occasionally, is a very old friend of mine, and he was able to procure for me a new PC, which makes it sound more dodgy than it really is. It was completely legitimate. It's ultimately we'll say it's secondhand, but it's still in very good condition and so on. The only caveat being that it needs a new hard drive because it came without one. Got a look? No problem. Thank you, wifey. So I have that on the horizon now. He was able to drop it off to me the other day, and I was sat here and I was thinking about what I'm going to do with it, because the problem is I keep thinking about how do I manage two PCs, especially one that's failing? Because this one is getting worse. It crashed again the other night, just blue screened completely for seemingly no reason. It wasn't hot. I wasn't doing anything taxing, playing no games or anything like that. I was just sat here. Thankfully, I'd already done my my Star Trek Online dailies, so I guess I had been doing a bit of gaming, but nothing. Star Trek Online. I'm surprised. I was saying the other day, actually, I'm surprised they haven't got it up on mobile yet. It really isn't that taxing these days. But I was like, fair enough, whatever. But it crashed, and I was like, Jesus. So it's getting more and more unstable, more unreliable. But it's really difficult because it does have everything I need on it, and it's really hard to. Sometimes you get an old hard drive, and even though in theory my because I have an SSD running the operating system, as well as a few things that I was like, I'll put it on there because it'd be easier. I have a couple of games that in theory I wanted to load quicker. Hello, there you are, Speed the Devil. How you doing? I hope you're well. So I was like, okay, I've got a couple of games that, I wanted to load quicker, so I put them on there. One of which being Cyberpunk, ironically, never loaded any quicker. And now I can't even play anyway, so I uninstalled that. That was easy enough. But then you always get like these stuff in... Oh, no, it's right. I was just talking about the PC. But you get these... you get these files, like these random things, which... must get ready for the day. No problem, Dee. I appreciate you dropping by. Do what you need to do. But thank you all the same. Hope you have a good day. Important question. Can new PC run Siberia 4? Potentially, yes. But yeah, so hang on, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked by my own sidetracks. So you always get like these random things that are like, but should it? Yeah, exactly. These random files where you're like, oh, I'll just store that there. And it's something you want to come back to, something you need to find, but you can never find it again afterwards, or you just don't know it's there. So I always get slightly paranoid that that moving to a new PC, I'm going to be looking for stuff. And especially when it comes down to assets for things, like my Streamlabs assets are kind of all over the place because you don't bother... Well, I don't. Okay, I don't bother putting them all together. I just use Streamlabs to go and find it. And it's like, oh, okay, I've got a background from over here, and I've got a sound effect clip from over there, and all this kind of stuff. And it knows where they are, but I don't always remember, Yes, yeah. Anyway, so I worry about sort of like moving on to a new system, that I worry about sort of losing those older things that I maybe don't remember are there, So I've been trying my best to sort of hunt down any random files and back them up randomly. I see Oscar's new form. Oh, yes. So I was like, right, okay. And then it's things like... then it sort of also came down to the fact that ultimately I'm not a big fan of Windows anymore. I haven't been for a long time, and I was just getting kind of a bad feeling, especially from everything I kept hearing about sort of like Windows 11. It just kept getting worse and worse, and people are like, it's not any it's one of those things that I kind of, because I own an Xbox, I sort of stuck with Xboxes because I like the games that come out in them, as well as I like my profile. I like to have all my my achievements and such stuck on. All right now, yeah, it's fine. And so I was just like, I just stuck with Xbox, and I'm very happy with that. But it is unfortunately like a Microsoft tie-in. However, that doesn't mean I have to stick with them on PC. And so I was thinking, well, the problem is you've kind of got two options, PC or Mac, and I've never touched a Mac in my life. I'm not really a big fan of their idea of, well, we're going to lock everything down and we'll let you know what you can do about it, as I understand it, But I also just did not want to learn an entire new operating system for the purposes of buying a whole new... Because as I understand it, isn't it very difficult comparatively to actually get a Mac? It's not easy to build your own Mac. Is that correct? Perhaps I've got that wrong, but that's the image I've always had. Because, of course, I remember way back with the old... remember those old... What were they called? Like the coloured Macs with the giant screens, I always remember them. And basically, the only way to get a Mac, you can't build your own Mac mostly. Right? Yes, exactly. So, as my understanding was that you can't really get one. You just have a Mac. You just get an Apple and that's it. Are they called iMacs or something like that? Apple, or were they just called like Apple Macs or something? I can't remember. That those probably the last vestiges of CRTs, and so I was like, okay, so I can't do that. And I don't know, it just kind of hit me yesterday. You can't even upgrade the memory or HDD. You buy it on the laptop. So really, Jesus, and that's crazy considering how much you kind of need these things to change. But anyway, the point is, long story short, I've decided that this new system, I'm going to get an SSD for it because it needs a hard drive. Because I won't transfer my current one, because the problem with my current one is I could just unplug the hard drive and stick it in a new system. The problem being the fact that it is a broken system, although the hardware of the old computer is breaking. This current one that's running now is the one that keeps blue screening. I don't think it's a system like an OS problem. I think it's a hardware issue in the long run. I could just swap the hard drive, except I'd still then be swapping a really old broken version of Windows. Now, in an emergency, that could work in theory, but it's not ideal for any length of time. So I was thinking I'll get a new relatively cheap SSD. It's what you're suggesting. Don't put your drive into the new computer and use it. There's also what I was thinking. Like, it would have to just be like, because always install fresh. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. So I'm gonna do that. It needs a hub, like a USB hub, because it only has like 5 USB slots, and I'm running at a minimum 7 here. Because that's just I've got so many peripherals. I mean, they're not useless peripherals either. I've got my microphone, keyboard, hard drive, because I have an external hard drive for backing everything up, and that's the larger portion of where I store everything. I've got my gamepad, my mouse. It all adds up anyway. So I'd be looking at again, they're all cheap enough. It's not money here that's the problem. It's just it's just what it is. So I was like, okay, and then I just thought, fuck it, I'm just going to give it a try, and I'm going to install Linux. So I'm going to make it I saw a video yesterday. Yeah, exactly. No, that's mains powered. It's got to be more powerful than a USB can provide. That's crazy. Really get those knots out. I saw a video yesterday from a guy who has like a channel on he doesn't cover Linux stuff. He does like other things, but he said this was about 2 months old, this video, and he said he was going to do a video from start to finish of how to set up Linux for gaming, and they used a oh god, what do they call it? A distribution called Bazite, which is a immutable form of Fedora, and some of this I'm just literally learning as I go. But basically, you download it onto a memory stick as you would. You install it like an OS, and then it just starts up, and it has all your drivers running, and they encountered no problems with it whatsoever until a follow-up video when he was like, when they tried to run it alongside Windows. So they had what do they call it? Like a multi-boot system. They had a way to choose. They either wanted to boot Windows or boot Linux, and the problem is Windows, being the arsehole that it is, doesn't want to be friends. No, exactly. It essentially broke their Linux, saying, "Hey, what are you doing? We own this PC." Basically, was basically what happened. So that was the only problem they encountered, and I was like, well, since that won't be an issue for me, I can't really see what could be wrong here. And they ran through everything, and it seems really simple. I appreciate Linux is not simple. I'm not implying it is, and I know I'm guarantee you there's going to be a learning curve of some proportion, but I also feel like in a long-term system, it's not. I'm not going to be sat there thinking, how much is Windows just constantly controlling all the things that I'm always trying to do? Like the amount of times I had to turn off Cortana and shit because it insisted on trying to get their stupid little AI to help me to do everything, and I was like, I don't want you listening to me. I don't care, and turning off all those OneDrive updates because it's like, hey, you want to store your stuff? It's like, yes, I'll put it somewhere else, thanks, not with you, it just everything sounds cautiously with warnings. Everything about it sounds optimistic, so it just sounds better. So I was like, okay, I'll do that then. That's what we do. Linux Adventure, thank you very much. That's about, I appreciate that's probably about the best thing anyone can say. So we'll give that a go, and I'll let you know how it goes. And at some point in the future, this may be where I'm streaming from. That might be what you see. Not that you'll really notice the difference, of course, in theory, but we'll see. But yeah, so that was that. So I was like, okay, and it was good because I'd been sort of mulling it over for a couple of days, and it was just one of those things, I just sort of had at the back of my head. I was just like, how sometimes you get a problem, and it's not like a major problem, but it's just another thing to think about. Well, I've got a couple of those sort of happening at the moment, and it was good to finally reach a decision and sort of go, that's it, Do like Linux, it's not for everyone, but if it's the direction you want to go, I'm sure you can make it work. Thank you. Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll let you know. More popular about Windows 11 than most, but switching on OneDrive a long time after installation was a massive file migration of fuck my god, project. Yes. Oh no. I'm sorry about that. I know you're working really hard on it. But it's an opportunity to perhaps go in another direction. Leave that thought behind and move on with something else different. You never know. Whether phase of running Linux and things. Steam Deck, of course, exactly. There's a pretty good chance of working from what I've heard. Exactly, that's it. But not working hard at all. Fair enough. Hardly working, if you will. Well, exactly, yes. I heard that a lot of people, not a lot of people, I guess it's comparative, but comparative? That's not the word I mean. It's relative, that's the word I meant, sorry. Is relative, but yeah, I heard there were a few people, if you follow, YouTube trends, who were like, hey, if Steam Deck can do it, why can't my PC, and all that kind of stuff, and it seemed to have worked out for them. I mean, there were still plenty of people who, it's all very odd, like the first thing I always hear, seemingly, I've only watched a few videos, like, of randomness, just because I tried to sort of get an aggregate of what people think, just sort of randomly, from videos, and it's amazing how many people who are for the idea of using Linux who start out with, the community was nicer than I thought, but there's still assholes. I hadn't personally heard anything about the Linux community, but apparently you get just die-hard assholes, and then everyone else is nice. So it's like, okay, so I guess, if I'm ever anywhere near having to deal with people talking about it, which in theory, if you have a problem on it, you may be, I'll bear in mind that, to ignore the arseholes and just go with the nice criticism, It's like, fair enough. Forewarned, I guess, Crazy. But anyway, so that was that. God knows how long that will take. I've got, I've got stuff to do in the interim. But yeah, we're working on it. My technical thing, be prone to gatekeeper. Yes, that's exactly, yeah. There's a history that's what, yeah. So, and we'll see. But, because that is that is only the drawback, I guess. I'm not, Jesus, it's really weird. I'm not computer minded with regards to like coding. I always wanted to be, but my remembering computer code was harder than remembering like languages. I'm just not built for remembering languages except the one I'm speaking right now. That's all I seem to get. And I tried for many years to try and sort of learn how to to do various bits of little coding and things like that, and it wouldn't stick. I just couldn't get my brain to hold on to it. It wasn't even necessarily trying about the logic of it or trying to work around it, although of course I understand there is a great deal of that, especially mathematics generally, apparently. But I just couldn't remember shit, and that's not a way I want to go. I don't like the idea of having to get into sort of having to remember huge amounts of commands and codes just to get things done. So that's why I would primarily be looking at a more sort of user interface sort of based system as opposed to text based. But Bazite seems to do that. Apparently, it runs off a, what do they call it? It has a KDE looking very similar to Windows. So I was like, okay, fair enough. We'll give that a try and see what happens. Because I mean I think that's probably the good thing. It would be a fresh hard drive. It's a free operating system. If anything goes wrong, just uninstall it again, or reinstall or whatever, and just keep going from there. I'm not looking to overwrite what I currently have, so I won't be losing out in that regard. So that's a positive, So yeah, it's crazy how it went from back in the 90s when we got our first PC. I didn't know anything about PCs, and then I started to learn essentially as I just played around with it, being sort of almost unable to break it really, because certain things you just didn't have access to, and certain things I wouldn't play with. But I've spoken about this a lot, sort of in the past. But I just remember about how I used to be able to open Task Manager. So this is going way back, and I would know every program that was running. So as soon as something that looked odd, I would be like, right, that's it. Nuke that, because that's clearly like something I don't want running. And that was great. That was fine. And then progressively over the years, it just got more and more complicated. And now there's stuff running, and I have no idea what the hell it is. In fact, I don't know what most of the things are, because there's like 1,000 processes running at once, and it's just crazy that we got to the stage where I used to know very much about PCs, and then PCs got too complicated, and now I know very little, and I feel like such an old man, because I'm looking at technology that I have grown up with, and that in theory I should know more about because of interactions, and just have no idea what's going on with it sometimes, It's crazy to me. And the fact, it's a bit like telling my dad, he's a record player, except the fact that, you have no idea how it functions now, Easy. Anyway, that's all by the way. So that's the news. Or I should say the news. That's an update. That's what's been happening. That's what happened in the day between the last stream and this one. Yeah, so we might as well get on with the game, because I've been waffling on for long enough already. Nearly 40 minutes. That's crazy. Well, over half an hour anyway, if you take out the intro. Madness. So yeah, so let's get this going. We got make sure I press all the right buttons. We got more Deadly Premonition. Oh, Deadly Premonition. There we go. Launching game. Play. Weird how sometimes you can press the button and nothing happens. So let's get this started. Come on. Capture the game. Should be a P in that. Capture the game. There we go. We're in. Nice. Community is just too broad of a subject to grasp in depth now, especially if it's not a particular interest for you. That's it. It so much going on. Just with regard, I find myself getting lost, because I was saying about how, like, in theory, in the long run, this new PC aside, I would eventually need a newer long-term PC, like future-proofed with a more modern graphics card and things like that. not to seem ungrateful for what I've got,
Previously during the
but that's just what we need to have.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
In New York, Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
From George. That's why. Can we build a vintage PC? I'm into some older games, but I still like the idea of being able to play more modern things, you know, so I'm not that into older games. And let's face it, most of the itchy shoulder, and I can't reach because I'm too inflexible. Right. Most of the older games that I play have got like remakes and so on now anyway, so it's not something I worry about with that regard. Also, I'm sort of struggling to get on top of you know, sort of building a newer PC, let alone spending out to buy an old one. I mean, you'll scratch the. It's true, yeah. Oh, he's gone off onto the. He's on the bed now. He's like, yeah, fuck you. He's just asleep over there. But yeah, so long term, I would have to get like a a newer, more modern sort of future-proof PC, one that's capable of playing newer games as they come out. You know, when they do. That would take sort of longer to get around to. But I was also thinking, my concern then is the same problem with regards to the operating system. I'm either looking at having to go independent with, sort of third party, so to speak, with something Linux based, or back to Windows again. And I was just like, I really don't like Windows anymore. It's not even just a preference now. They've got such a terrible reputation for just mining data and just selling it to you, and all this whole, it takes snapshots of what you're doing just whilst you're doing it, in case you need to know. It's like, what the fuck is, why do you need pictures of, if I want something, I'll take a bloody picture. I don't need, okay, we're talking to this man now, I guess.
Willie.
Is he going to steal my bones again?
How are you doing, boy?
Jason jump scare.
Willie, wait! Where are you going?
Willie jump scare. No, that's the one. Oh god, he's gonna. Number 11, snack for Willie. Okay, great. I know what they want from us. So yeah, so even on a modern, like brand new PC, I'm probably going to end up looking at something other than Windows, because I don't like it. I don't trust it anymore. So I guess it can't hurt to try out something new, now. Sort of get started, have a look into it. But anyway, that's all by the way. Or should go back to DOS. Damn straight. I knew where I was with DOS. Where's his bloody car? Oh yeah, we got the souped up patrol car now, haven't we? Here he is. Right, yeah, so it's odd I don't interact with that. I have to observe it.
I need a warrant to search a doghouse.
Right, so what are we doing today? We're repeating some of the things we did before, whilst also not having to repeat stuff. I'm going to P4 XP build.
Here we go.
Video capture, not gaming.
Let's confiscate what we can find. I feel bad for Willie, but I need to keep my promise with Brian.
P4, that's like, was it Packet? It was Packet 4, wasn't it? God, XP, I loved XP. That was such a good system. I mean, I appreciate, Pentium 4, right, sorry. Because did XP update in... Jesus, how many bones have I got? I'm carrying an entire skeleton here.
Looks like we've picked up a little bonus, too.
Outside of my body.
We'll have to give Willie something to make up for this another time.
You keep saying that. And another flare, okay. Good. See, I like taking off quests so easily. Yeah, didn't XP release in have a sort of like, it released in like parts, and I'm sure they called them packets, didn't they? Something like that. Anyway, all right, get in the car. But Pentium 4, blimey. Yeah, geez, I remember way back in the day we were like, Pentium 2 service packs. That was it. Oh my god, I forgot this car has this shit music. Oh no. Oh, God. We've really got to have a talk with Emily about her shit-tasting music. Right, so we're off to... actually, hang on. Where are we off to? Like being a GTA 1, I know. It is, yeah. Oh, who's this? Oh, Usher. Must be heading for the hospital. Okay, hang on. Who's this? Oh, Fiona, also heading for the hospital. Okay. Still haven't been able to get that. God knows. Ugh. Move so slowly. It's somewhere. Oh god, yeah, it's even further than here. Not Cope's Tunnel. Or was it up here? No, that's not that place. Right, because the next place is Harry's place, isn't it? Romy's gone. Here she is. Right, she's here for the morning. And we've... Oh, and we can hand, in theory, I wonder if we can hand in the quest to the boys. Forest Keepers, Cabin Jim Green. Where are they now? Are they at home? Because they... Yesterday, so to speak, which is technically a repeat of today. So many bones and I can't find a main road. Here we are. They were up there. We started the quest. Graham, Richard Dunn, Quint's house. George. General. At some point he's going to give us our car, isn't he? That's the plan. I don't know where the boys are. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to head to... Who's this? Oh, Keith. Oh, she must be going up to drop them off now. Right, okay. Point is, going to double back along this way, cross the bridge. Right, okay. It's a bit of a trek, but we'll get there.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
That was the plan. So we keep straight along here until we cross the bridge. Then it's a left, and I think it's pretty much straight after that left. Do you know what? I don't ever recall. I don't think I played GTA 1. I came in mostly at... I didn't even bother with 3. Shit. I caught Vice City. Now that was my game. I loved that one. I don't think it... I think it peaked at Vice City, to be honest. You know, yeah, the gameplay might have... oh my god. You know, they might have improved sort of gameplay, bigger worlds, all that kind of stuff. But it's fine. There we go. Installed in your high school computer laboratory. Right, okay. Mama can hear you now. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello, Didi Mama. How's it going? Hope you're well. But yeah, Vice City was amazing. The soundtrack, the game was fun generally in and of itself. I just loved getting oh god, I cannot remember the name. We used to get the super fast cars. They were like they had really silly names, didn't they? Because you know it's GTA. But you'd get the really fast car, and then I would just cruise up and down the island, just listening to the radio. It was amazing. Contash? No, what is it called? Like I've got Impreza in my brain, but that's a real car. Cars do fine, but oh my god, we're at 15%. Ooh. Okay, I've got to drive a bit better. Called I'm sure it started with an I. Oh god, I cannot remember for the life of me. But it was just it was one of those typical sort of like This way, isn't it? Wait, is it? Oh, God. I don't know the road and getting back. I know. It's fine. It's fine. Not heading... Oh, right, this is the way I want it. Okay, just checking I wasn't heading off towards, you know, what's his face? Oh, how am I at 11%? I didn't do anything then except stop. Thank you for the hydrate, Dee Dee. Oh, hang on. Let's let that roll while I have a drink. Yum, yum, yum. Thank you. Okay, driving. Wait. Oh, no, that's fuel, isn't it? Oh, of course, that's fuel, not the, I'm looking at the wrong dial. It's dropping because we're driving, not because I'm crashing. This is a robust car. We're only at 76% damage. I can live with that, that's fine. You're going to be walking soon, that's fine. I'll, ow. We'll get there, and then I'll... Hang on, what happens if I fire a flare? Does that transport me back to somewhere, or does it transport a car to me? That's the important thing. Because I bet if we can get to the... I bet there's like a patrol car up here for no reason, except for the fact that it's a car park. I bet there's something there. So we could probably steal another patrol car. It's not great because it would be slower, but it would be easy to control rather than crashing this one all the time. Because I bet Sigourney's not going to be happy about that. There's the waterfall. Here's the car park. Not a problem. There's a patrol car. All good. Fine. Let me just essentially like say, hey, this is my car now. So I'm just going to get in this one. I have to talk to her to activate it, don't I? Not run her over. So you, Sigourney. Oh my god. Pot's not in a good mood today. Wait, what? You watch it, my pot's not in a good mood today. Okay, but... Don't tell me we've done all that and she doesn't care. I thought this was a... Intelligent, refined person, but why the pan? I wonder what... Oh my god.
I protest. I am not a merry man.
I'm not. Agreed. But hang on, then again, she, wasn't she, she was sat outside the, what do you call it, the, like the rubbish dump, wasn't she? Like the, what do they call it? The old broken down cars. Anyway, where the general is. She was outside there for a while before I could actually activate the quest, wasn't she? You ever get our car back? No, every time I go there, he's like, I've got nothing new for you. So I just assumed it was a matter of time because we've done all the quests he wanted to give us. He's like, that's all I can do for you. I'm like, okay. And now I can buy cars. I can buy other people's cars, but I can't, you know, do anything else. And now we're also waiting for Diane to drop off the boys so I can finish the quest that I started for them yesterday. How far away are they? Because I passed her on the way here. Oh my god, what's she doing? Like 3 miles an hour? Come on. It's going to take you all day to get here. Okay, I'm going to wait until... Oh, wait, hang on. The boys are here already? They just teleported. for me. I know. But wait, what? What is going on? I don't understand. Solved after leaving 3 victims. Why are you still in town? It's not solved at all. You boy, finish my quest. Someone in the forest, someone not a goddess. Yeah, I know. I finished this for you.
A ghost? Yeah, maybe it was a ghost.
I'm sorry to tell you that she wasn't a ghost.
You met her? Who was
She's
it?
the one.
Do you want to know?
I want to know. I want to know too.
It was Carol in the forest. I think she wanted to meet the goddess too.
Oh, so it was Carol.
Stop
Oh,
playing into their
Carol
delusions.
and Anna were friends.
Does that clear everything up for you?
Yeah, that clears it up. Thank you.
I'm scared of ghosts, but not of Carol. Thank you.
Good.
We'll give you this.
We can give you this.
Yay! The little boys gave us Willie. Oy.
Children's eyes are always so honest.
I'm scared of ghosts.
Makes me
says
wonder about the stuff we lose as we become adults.
the child that witnessed a woman slaughtered in the forest and was like, "She's a goddess." No one clicked that. Run, child. Run back to your grandfather. No, I don't, but it was funny. Oh, yeah. My God, these people move so slow, don't they? Crazy. Anyway, right, well, so I finished that quest. Is Sigourney still here? Where? I'm sorry, what did you say? Yeah. Nothing but the truth. That's what. They gave us a card with Willie the dog on it. Gave us what? Never. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're well. They gave us a card with a picture of Willie the dog on it. Kaysen's Kaysen Forrest. No, is he Forrest Kaysen? He's Forrest Kaysen, isn't he? That's it. His bloody Dalmatian called Willie. The dog is a very important part. Meh. I think it's self-explanatory. It's here nor there. Anyway, we're done up here. Since Sigourney doesn't seem interested, I'm not going to wait around all day to try and get that shit done. FBI up here. You're going to get raided by 1,000 people just at that moment.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
I'm not tired. What I am, however, is going this way. I don't know where this leads, but felt like going straight. Ooh, need some Agent Honor out of it as well. Sweet. I couldn't catch that because I was going like in the air. I was, that's not fair. How am I meant to catch stuff like that? Is there a bone down here, or did we collect one on this road already? Okay. The jail, and I can't believe it going. Yeah, exactly. There's a buff out. It's fine. Yeah.
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we visit Harry? That's fine by me.
Have we checked with the store guy before any more cursed locations? Store guy. Store guy. Oh, oh. No, we haven't. Hello? Not getting a crosshairs at all. How? Ah, oh my god, that's not where that should be, I don't think. Hip bone.
A human bone.
Yes.
This might be one of the bones that Brian wanted me to find.
Now. Okay, hang on. How many times do we have to give a bone to Willie? No more comments, please. Game is writing it itself. Not my fault. Nick Cormack. Oh my god, we've got to return to the police station as well. I forgot about that. Okay. Police station. Jack the Raging... Oh, okay, yeah. Got to go give him more money. Really big info for the investigation then. Whatever. We can never get anything out of Gina, because every time we turn up, all she wants to do is clean the car. Leslie, the gunsmith, always collecting... Give him the bone to Willie. YouTube photo. No, the YouTube title is just the game and part number. I can put it in the I can put it in the subtitle though. Wait, what? Why are the gas tank parts in the junkyard? The general use... Oh no, we cleared that one. That's why it says cleared. So it says here we got another one from the general, but nothing right now. Roaming Sigourney, cleared. 1, 2, so 2 more with Roaming Sigourney. Brian the Insomniac. 7 bones are missing. Yeah. Wait. What are you... So is this the same one? It's the same quest over and over because it was 11 previously. I think that's just the same thing. So I'm going to go give Brian the Insomniac whatever bones we found so far. We have to find the bones and return them. I mean, we've got more on the map than we have given him, I'm sure, because there's another one over here and so on. But he is here. He's actually along this road, like, well, a path. I'm just going to stop there. 7 bones are missing, 6 keys alive, 5 gold. Yeah. So no, right, okay, so we've got to go to the shop to talk to the guy about curse locations, did you say? Okay, there's a dog here somewhere, don't run it over. All good, right, okay. Screw you boxes. And then we've got to go to the police station, or at least, you know, and or go to the police station whenever, doesn't matter which one's first. And speak to the guy to complete that quest. That way.
So, where shall we go next?
I'm telling you, we're going to go to the shop and the police station to start a new quest and finish another one. I'm going to drop these bones off along the way. So much agent honor, it's crazy. What counts 3 things? I don't want to die. Right. Such a creaky gate. Right, Brian, got some bones for you. Did you find the bones? Alright, okay, where are we? 1.
Is this one of them?
Wait, he has to appraise them? Are we going to get the wrong bones?
That is
Okay.
a bone. Thank you. 6 more.
Oh my god, can't I just highlight all the bones that I have in my inventory? No, not that one. Skull. Definitely got to be a bone. Is this a bone?
Is this one of them?
No, it's just someone else's random skull.
That
Like
is
doing it, yeah.
a bone.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
You can say this every time.
More.
I mean, we've got at least 2 hand bones and another leg, I think. So And a hip, of course. We're doing pretty good.
Is this one of them?
That is a bone. Thank
I'm tempted that if
4 more.
we've only got one left to find, you know, then I might just go grab that one that was up around the corner. But, yeah, because we got... Oh, it is as well, isn't it? I've got 3 here. Okay.
Is this one of them?
I might just double back and go back to that. Up to the one that was around the corner and just grab that.
A bone.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Can't skip.
3 more.
Can't skip that dialogue. Why does he have to talk so slow?
Is this one of them?
Yeah, exactly.
That is a bone.
It's
Thank
a bone,
you.
but not the one I'm looking
more.
for.
Almost there.
Yes, indeed. What is this? A weapon bag. Oh, it'll let you hold more weapons. Oh, right, okay.
Is this one of them?
That is a bone. Thank you. 1 more. The last.
Yes. All right, okay. Let's go do that then. Get this ticked off. Slam through that gate. I think it's a female. Yes, yeah. Let's go. Good luck with the bones. Thank you. No problem. Thanks for dropping by. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. Have a good rest of your Friday. Come on, speed up. No problem. Thanks for the alert, DD. Over this way somewhere. Avoid the pile of rocks or whatever. Wow. Over here is a bone. I'm sure it is. It was on the map. I'll do. Or was it... Actually, hang on. Was it further up near... Oh, it was further up that way. So it's a cross? Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to get back in the car for this. Because it's to our left here, but I've got to find some way up. Whoa. The hell was that? Okay, hang on. Now I'm just completely the wrong direction. So it's like it's to our right. I've got to somehow go right along here. Ah, up here. Okay. Completely missed that. Okay. Random whistling, sure. I sometimes just... It is... You can see things on the minimap. But I sometimes forget that, and I'm like, can you see it on the minimap, or is it just on the big map? So when I don't see it on the minimap, I'm like, am I just, not being able to see it or whatever? That's what throws me off, I think. Sternum? Oh my God, okay.
A human bone. This might be one of the bones that Brian wanted me to find.
It might just be. Is open. Okay, I guess I'll double back the way I was. The way I came here. That'll should basically loop me around to where I want to be. Wonder what actually what's further up this little bit we're on. Oh, okay. Interesting. Because Brian's right there. Oh, no, actually, I can just go... I'll go down the train lines and double back that way. It's much easier than the tiny roads or whatever. Let's do that, yep. Come on, speed up. Oh, there's barely a polygon there. Come on. Get moving. Right, okay. Oh,
no, nothing. Just my imagination.
We're on the train lines. Sweet. I thought that was Lily Ingram for a second. I was going to be like, passing you again. Can't believe Sigourney didn't want to help. For Christ's sakes, all this way for nothing. Okay, maybe not nothing. We completed the quest and we're about to finish the second one. So I'll live with that, but still. At some point, I'm going to have to come back and speak to her if I want to get that quest done. But ooh, nearly. There we go. Right, so what was it again after the shop and
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we
the police station? Okay.
That's fine by me.
I've got a lot of places to go before we see Harry. He's the least of my worries right now. This better be one
of them.
That is.
Good.
A bone. Thank you. That's all. Agent. Thank you. Thank you.
Now I can sleep again.
This key.
Oh? Key to Brian's house.
A key? For what?
My house. Downtown.
Okay.
Big house. The door. The key.
Yes, we know how keys work.
Back garden. A treasure. Take it. Go and look. For yourself.
Okay, right. Yeah, when you're ready. Okay, sweet. Dog took 7 bones and another from the graveyard retrieved from Brian. Sweet. Yep, done. Oh, and that's another quest. Ghost House Treasure. Understand what it wants. So that's 3 places we've got to go. Or yonk this. There we go. Oh. Ooh. Why is this, Oh, okay. It was glowing like you could interact with it, but all you can do is look at it. That's fine. I was like, surely we're not going to, like, lay down in it or something stupid. So what would be the closest thing here? I think probably the next thing would be the shop, wouldn't it? That's just down the road. Then, depending on where Brian's house is, it'll either be his house or the police station after that. Right, okay. Oh. Busy work being an FBI agent. We haven't even solved the crime yet. Considering how much money we have, I wonder, is it worth buying other people's cars? Just for like saying, hey, I bought them all? Because they're really cheap. How long till donuts? Too long. Oh, shit, sorry. Oh, honk yourself. I'm going to talk to him. I think we probably got enough money to like buy all of these cars. Worth buying other people. Yeah. Other people's cars. Their cars. Did I stop? That's not what I meant. Because, I mean, at some point we'll be getting our own, which is supposedly souped up and amazing at this stage, but I don't know when we're going to find it. Came at a good time. What? The Abyss of Death? The brain stopped listening there. Oh, right, I see. Okay. You're currently inside of it, that's what it is. Double take moment. Okay. Enough, we might find something. Sure, okay. So, Diane's car, Carol's car, Thomas's car. See, these are all like 2,000 each. Okay, that one's 3,000. What are we looking at here? Oh, I don't need a flare. Condor. Car backer, we'll get the FBI. I know! What is wrong with our car? Why can't we get it? He said he's fixed it. He said he's done everything. So why can't we just have our car back? Wouldn't it be hilarious if... Oh, God, no, well, I don't want that. Why the hell would I want that bloody piece of crap? Cason's truck. But wouldn't it be just hilarious if you're just, like, driving around and you pull up... you just cruise by, like, past Nick or whatever. You'd be like, hey, how's it going? And he's like, is that my car? I'm like, no. I think you'll find it's my car. Carbon GT. Okay, let's have a look at all the fast ones. Here we are. So Carol's car is fast. Done. Usher's car, fast. I told you Russian would get you killed on the... What the hell are you talking about? So we can't... Wait, what? So we can only buy one of these cars? Right, okay. So, what's the purpose? Oh, it's this one. Give it a go. Why not? We just bought it. Look, I know she's dead, but she has a fast car. Oh, God, it's got different... Oh, at least it's got different music, actually. Better than that shit Emily listened to. Oh, is it? Oh, no. Okay. Wow. Wow, it's got good brakes. Oh. Not what I wanted to do. Who parked their car here? Look at this. That's not a parking space. That's right in front of the entrance. Actually, where's my phone? Here we are. You gave me the link for the maps, didn't you? That should still be open in a tab somewhere. Where are we? Here we are. So... Where's Brian's house? Turn left. There we go. Let's have a look here. People's... Does this tell me people's houses? Brian's house, here we are. D3. Right, so that's in the main town, okay. It was around there somewhere. Okay, I can live with that. I can do that. So this was the guy that told me about the
Yo, dude.
About the weird place, wasn't it? Yeah, secret and all that. Yeah, isn't secrets and stuff. Sorry, I understand you man, don't worry, but if you're still here, that means there's a good chance Nick did do it, right? Damn straight. We know he didn't do it. Right, bro? Sharp guy, just let me know and I'll help you out. Have you tried not cocaine? Okay.
Yo, dude.
Right. Spiritual map B. $4,000. Special spiritual map of Greenvale. Oh, yeah. And the legend worm is a bait. Raises the chances of catching rare items. My word. Well, first of all, sure, we'll take this.
Hey, man.
There a story
This
comes
map
with it?
shows a station along the abandoned extended lines track. Now that was a busy place back when the lumber trade was big. No one goes near it now, you know. It's like a train graveyard. On top of that, some folks say they've even seen ghosts there. I don't mean one or two ghosts, man. I mean like hundreds.
Oh, good. The lighting.
Every now and then, a golden opportunity comes along. Like a chance to leave home for a while and earn a lot of money. There were plenty of them at the end of the 80s. The lumber mill was severely short-handed, so they called in a lot of outside workers. But the place was failing, and indeed it died before most of the poor guys got there. So there was like a load of labor workers that had nowhere to go. No place to work, no way to get back to where they came from. A fair amount of them decided to live on the train they had rode in on. I guess that must have been hard living on a train car that ain't moving.
What kept them in town?
Now, the head of the lumber mill had been lying to them. Wait just a little longer, we'll have work for you soon, you know, that kind of thing. He was just a lying scumbag. No way to rock, man.
No
But
way.
lies, they only last so long. With each day that passed, those unemployed guys got more angry. But then, something happened. And the timing for it was incredible. The rail car they were spending the night in just happened to catch fire, with all them inside it.
Incredible.
Incredible timing indeed.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, but the police couldn't find any evidence to pin it on anyone. They didn't have all those gadgets and stuff you guys got now. And the police were annoyed the unemployed guys were causing trouble. Nothing happened to the head of the lumber mill. It made the news as an accident. But the rumor says that a large number of those boys are still living in that train car, unaware that they're dead. You better be careful, Mr. FBI, if you go down there by yourself.
Okay. Psychic spot B. Interesting. Scene of a railway accident is marked on a suspicious map purchased from Keith at the milk barn. Go to the marked location and clear the otherworld challenge there. Oh, God. Okay. Sweet. Thanks a lot, bro. Right, okay. Got a serious dent in our finances so far. Lily, what have you got to say, since you apparently have a quest?
Hi, Agent York. Do you have a moment or two?
Well, maybe just one if you need something. What's up?
Actually, I've got another favor to ask you.
What kind of favor?
What was the
We
first
don't
favor?
have room in our storage for the new shipments that came in today. I know you just tidied it up, but I was wondering if you could help again. Of course I'll reward you again. This time with our silver card.
How is this different from the last one?
You get a bigger discount than the bronze card. That means even more savings.
I see. That sounds like a fair deal.
You could have told me this before I just spent $4,000 in your shop.
Thank you, hun. The storage room is this way.
Okay. Right, let's go. I understand what she wants. Right, okay. Oh, damn it. I was looking at the... What did that say? Right, okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. I understand what we're doing. Do I? Wait, hang on. Yeah, okay, right. I have a plan. Soccer band. Yeah. Sweet. Okay.
Good work, Agent York. I knew I could count on you.
Oh, it wasn't that difficult.
We were taught in school that the police are there to help the people. It turns out they were right.
We're not police.
Here's your
We're
reward,
FBI.
then. I'll exchange your bronze card for a silver card.
Can I keep both and get a silver bronze card?
There aren't that many people in this town that have one of those. It's a pretty rare item to have.
So it's a real treasure. I'll be sure to keep it safe then.
You should use it to buy a gift for that special someone. We'll give you a big discount.
Unfortunately, I don't have anyone to give such a gift to.
Really? Come on. Well, anyway, be sure to come by again.
Sweet. Okay. Part-time job. 2. Okay. Not bad. I'll worry about the like the spirit spot B whenever, because that hangs around seemingly, because the first one did. So I can come back to that pretty much any time. So I'll head into the main town, go to the police station, then find Brian's house, and we'll go from there. Whose is this? George's. Display of power definitely suits him. Sweet. Oh, here's George. That's why. What did Jim's? Oh yeah, Thomas has gone missing. He actually didn't know how to handle Becky and Diane's death. They died right in front of his eyes. You and I thought I was going to lose my mind after Diane's death. All right. Okay. Oh yeah. But really, the defining feature is buying a car that has good music in it. But we don't know what the song is until we start driving it. Ugh, they all handle terribly though. Oh, and of course, because it's not a patrol car, I can't like put on my siren and speed up. It just has a standard acceleration. Oh wait, I can I... Oh, they're closed today. Interesting. Oh no! I got a penalty for vandalism. It wasn't vandalism, it was an accident. The pole jumped out in front of me. Lies.
So, where shall we go next?
To the police station. The officer depository. Whoa, Jesus. Can't read that license plate from here. I know that sounds crazy, but apparently my eyesight's pretty poor. Where's the police station? Have I just gone past it? No, it's further down. Okay. Something to eat. Oh no, he's getting hungry. I forgot after we slept, there was a big old gap in our food stores, so to speak. There's the police station. Okay. Right. It was coming right from it. Was. Exactly. It's lucky I only hit it with a car. I mean, could have been a shoot to kill situation. Right, now. Where... Oh, it's the other end, isn't it? To go down and talk to... Is it Nick in the cells? I think it is. Yeah. Right at the end here.
Huh?
I did. Didn't read it or nothing, I swear.
It's a letter from Olivia.
From Olivia?
Just like to point out this shouldn't be allowed. He shouldn't be allowed to correspond with people on the sly.
What the? I wrote so much. More than I'd ever actually say. A lot more than this. And she writes me only 3 lines back.
Not enough for you?
She doesn't love you.
No,
that's what it is.
No, it's more than enough.
She wrote as much as she could. That's the best she could do right now.
Yeah. 3 powerful lines. I believe in you. I'll wait for you. I'm sorry. I don't agree with the last one, though. I'm the one who has to apologize.
Do you feel a little better now, then? Just wait until the case is finished. I promise this will all come to an end.
Yeah. I know.
Your
I
end.
believe you. She's believing in me, too. And waiting for me.
Well, I have to be going.
Hold on a minute.
Key to back door of diner. What?
What's this?
The key to the back door of the diner. There's a big bag in the kitchen. I don't know if you could use it, but consider it yours. You'll have to help yourself to it, of course. I can't exactly go with you.
Okay. I'll take this and I'll go check it out.
Big bag.
Looks like a return to better things for those two, eh, Zach?
Sweet. Return to better things. There we go. Start quest, big bag. Okay. I love how sometimes just a fetch quest, or even a reward is a fetch quest, I should say. Okay, so, gotta go. Right. Okay, so we go to the diner. Brian's house. Oh, I can't go out that door. Okay. You should be able to. Look at this. The fire exit. Okay, use the front door. Oh, wait, and there was, Oh, God, not this one. Okay. Material room. Living in a material room. Where? Ah, here we are. Lunch. Hey. Fancy lunch? I forgot this is one thing we didn't do either. No idea what you're thinking at a time like this. Thomas is still missing. What should we do for lunch? Why don't you make it for us? Okay, so we can get our own separately, or we can impose ourselves upon her to make us lunch. I mean, obviously.
I thought about ordering in, but since we had leftovers...
We'll get slapped in the face. Exactly, yeah.
What's with the face? I think my cooking turned out pretty good today.
Oh, okay, great. A sudden crisis. What should I do, Zach?
I might not be a wonder chef like Thomas, but I do practice every day. Well...
Surely she must know how to at least feed herself.
Tell it to me straight.
Sexism doesn't pay.
Yes.
No, yeah.
What?
I went into the sewer once during an investigation.
Oh, no.
Okay, just stop right there.
Yeah. Oh, but it gave us food. Okay. Sweet. Fuck's sakes. What a ridiculous stereotype. She's a woman and she can't cook. Like, for Christ's sakes. Even terrible people know how to feed themselves. Fuck's sakes. Good lord. Alright, let's look at the map in a second. Find out where Brian's house is. Jesus, when it loads. There we go. Oh, do you know what I haven't done for a while, actually? Should have done that inside. I'll do it here. It's saved. Sweet. There we go. Oh, wait. Of course. That's why it cost me $1, because it's a payphone. Idiot. That's why it doesn't always make that noise. Right, okay. Olivia Carmack. Graham. Oh, here it is. Brian's house. Round the corner. Okay, take a right and go straight. I can live with that. It's fine. Do I want to... Where's my patrol car? I might as well drive there because I'm going to be driving back, really, aren't I? Or I'll just take Diane's car. Because it's fast and has surprisingly good brakes. Oh god, shit turning, but you know, whatever. Okay, so I think I understand what's happening here. So what they've done is, because they have decided to implement a driving system of 4 stats, rather than have cars that sort of obey the laws of physics, what they've done is just decided, look, all cars act ultimately the same. You know, so, you know, you turn the wheel and look at this. And all we do is we then just essentially nerf or improve various statistics. So if I was getting a car that turned quicker, the animation wouldn't be any better. I wouldn't, you know, be following, because look at this, my wheels don't follow the trajectory my car does, you know. But my turning circle would improve either way. And so that's what they're sort of working with. They're just like, we don't have to actually make it look right, just adjust the stats, basically. And that's why this one has a terrible turning circle and just is awful, basically. Anyway, so I've only just realised that's what's happening here. They've just essentially gone, it turns badly, not because...
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we visit Harry?
We make cars that turn badly, but because this car turns badly. Like, oh yeah, and then we got to go to the diner. What noise? Okay. weird sound of a snuffling. Oh, wait, what? Doesn't look like it's going to be up. Okay. What are we here for again? You mentioned something about a prize. Locked? Okay. Oh no. One of his statues fell over. How the fuck did that happen? Oh, this way? Sweet. Oh my god, hang on. Okay, so his back garden is a bit of a maze. Why? Why is it a maze? Okay. So I can only push this in one direction. Interesting. Why? So weird. Okay. We go this way. I can... Nothing there. Go up this way. This just leads to a tiny bit of Agent Honor here. He said something about... There was a prize in his back garden. Ah, hang on. Ladder. Oh my god. Really? Oh, a statue. Fine. It was like that when I got here. Also fine. Girl. Right. He won't mind that I've just permanently unlocked his back gate. It's fine. Discovered a courtyard. Yeah. I wonder why. I wonder if we could move the other one because it. Wesley Special. Ghost House Treasures. That's what I've got. Case closed. What is this? See. Okay. Infinite ammo. I like it. It's a flamethrower? What is love? It's a flamethrower with infinite ammo. Burn down his garden. Oh my god. Hang on. Oh, it's still... Okay, interesting. Still has to reload. That's insane. Nice, okay. I'll take it. I mean, to be fair, that was quite a big quest. This can only end well. Only. Yes, I mean, getting something decently sized out of it. I don't know how practical a flamethrower is going to be long term, because I prefer to just like shoot people from a distance. But we'll let it go. Could be useful. Yeah, blimey, this car it definitely has decent brakes. So it's terrible at turning, has high speed, quick brakes. Interesting. Okay, to the diner. Oh, and of course it has no sirens either.
So, where shall we go next?
To the diner. Take a little shortcut here, be fine. Now, where is the diner comparatively? Somewhere else. It's further back, isn't it? Alfred's General Store. Interesting. I'd rather go to a shop called the Milk Barn for my general goods. Makes much more sense. Sweet, there we go. Why do they have this idea that cars rev when they stop? I have enough generals already, true, yeah. Have you ever noticed that when sort of the amount of times they'll pull up a car and they'll be like, "Rrr," as they turn it off? It doesn't need to rev. You just, I mean, we all drive cars, right? You stop the car and then turn off the engine. Crazy. I know, but still. Probably, why not? We were given the key. Ah, this one. Oh, look at that 2D wire texture. Lovely. Ooh. Right, we're in here for a bag, aren't we? This looks promising. Item bag.
Nick was like, if you could use it. But, Zach, this is great. We'll be able to carry more items now, Zach.
Oh, good. This would be hilarious if it showed us with a backpack on. Big bag. Yeah, okay. That was what that question is. It's a bum bag. Just a bum bag. Or fanny pack, depending on where you're from. Nothing in there. Okay. So this is the same door in and out. We just can't do it because we're not allowed. Flare? Why is there a flare in the fridge? Sure. Okay. Nothing. Interesting. So what did this do for our inventory then? I don't think it increased the amount of things, like, of each item we can carry. Questions, main and side quest, irrelevant. Anna's diary must be a diary. Oh, right, okay, no. So it's not a letter, as I thought that might be for a second. So we have a flare there, and we have 4 flares there. What did he improve then? Whatever. He said we can carry more, but, we shall see. I don't, because we already have a weapon bag. Didn't change the amount of things we can actually carry in that, I don't believe. Oh well, whatever. That one's done, anyway. So, what is next then? Sigourney doesn't want us. Oh, the Spirit Spot B. Do you know what? We're coming up for... Going up for the 2 hours streaming. Let's go to the spirit spot, and then we'll finish after that. I know we haven't sort of got a lot done, but I'm expecting this won't be very short. The last one took 20 minutes or so. Let's just do that. Yeah, go on. Why not? I'm assuming it's the yellow arrows on the map. Who's this? Book Mountain Bank with Lily Ingram. Okay. Oh, it's okay. Oh, of course, by the train tracks, it's just there then. Okay. Oh, it's got a save spot right next to it. That's not bad. Oh, good. Thank God that one didn't break. I don't need another penalty. That's not fair. Sure. We'll drive on the wrong side of the road. Why not? What happens when they install islands in the road? You know, you can't get around them. Houses. Train line we're looking for? Train line. Over here. I don't know how to get in, so I'm not going to drive around all over the place. It's mental. Ooh, we can check the mailbox. What have we got? Bullets. Don't need them. Don't need them. Wow, okay. Fine. Oh. Some people must live here. I mean, like, notable characters. What is the shape of this? Okay, now I'm just wasting time collecting shit. Okay. Wait, do I need a car to get through those gates? Surely not. Maybe I do, but hopefully not. Run up and have a look. If I can get nearby. Should be able to. Fence can't go on forever, right? Ah, there it is. Oops. Train popping. Ah, see? Golf Club of Destruction. Look at this rusty old train. Okay. Things paranormal place. They talked about maybe I should give it a shot. Now, right, yeah, previously we made it through and were able to, like, we got a special gun at the end, didn't we? Potentially, although we didn't need it, I don't think, but whatever. Oh.
Great. Yes. Great. Amazing. Yes. Bullseye.
Oh. I didn't mean to shoot the barrels, but sure, I'll take it. What do we got here? Shotgun shells? Sure. Can't take any more. Can't store any more.
Amazing. Bullseye.
Wow, it takes so many bullets. Okay. Shotgun shells. Shotgun shells irrelevant. First aid kit. Now, those we can use. Probably more than I want to.
Nice shot. Bullseye.
Stabilizer. Needs more flamethrower. It could do. I mean, we could give it a try, but it doesn't have much of a range, and they've got weapons on them this time, like guns. Now, it's weird, the fact that it spawns us next to the door that leads further down, doesn't it? Because previously I went through the highlighted spot thinking, oh, that'll take us further down, but no, that takes us out. The next level is just through the door. Oh, speaking of flames.
Great.
Look at them go! Of course, my usual turning left is a problem.
Great.
I'm just going to keep storing whatever I can until it fills up, as might as well. Definitely taking first aid kits. Oh, okay. I thought that was like a gap in the fire, but he won't even let me through that. What's on this table here? Mission knife. No. Boring. Okay, Farage. Yeah. Pickaxe. Jesus Christ. Be careful not to stand in that. I don't want to do that. So what's behind this one? Oh. Mine zombies for gold, yeah! It's like what I've always wanted. Okay. Right, well. That level's done then. So did this door essentially lock and you can't get through till you killed everything? Sounds like it. Yes, okay. Because I was thinking, what's to stop you just turning around, you know? Okay, so who's where and what? This side seems like the most sensible way to go. Wow, so many bullets.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. About 9,000 times. Shotgun shells don't work. Oh.
Bullseye. Bullseye, yes.
So it has like an auto aim, but you have to pull up slightly to sort of get the headshots, which make it worthwhile.
Yes. Bullseye.
Right, who's where, what? No? Okay. Nothing special? Ah.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Shotgun shells, okay. I think that's everything here. Okay. Sweet. Oh. Oh no. And I missed. Oh no. No, wrong button. I pressed reload instead of aim. It was weird. It's weird how I can be in direct line of the attack, but as long as I hit the evade button, I'm okay. It's on my left, so I'm screwed. Flamethrower. Oh, okay, sure. Now, is that because I used the flamethrower or because she was near death? I didn't even think that was hitting her. But we'll keep it on anyway. You'll have to test. Okay. Oh no. You son of a... Oh my god. Okay. I'll take it. Sword? It's a katana. Sweet. Woohoo. Oh god. Ow, okay. It's not so practical with them. Okay, my sword, I amputated my own leg. Medic! Left.
Yes, bullseye.
There we go, okay.
Bullseye, bullseye. Amazing. Great. Bullseye. Nice shot. Amazing.
He's very self-congratulatory, isn't he?
Yes, amazing.
He sort of... It makes it sound like, you know... Here we are. Oh shit, I didn't reload.
Great. Nice shot.
Makes it sound like, you know, he's supporting someone else. Good work, Zach, you know, but really it's just himself. It's all himself. Oh, there's another spot over there. Hello?
Nice shot. Nice shot. Bullseye.
Okay. I think that's this room. Oh, hang on. Check the table. What's this one? Magnum bullets. Take them. Magnum would be cool. Let's keep going down. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Where's that squelch coming from? Oh, there. Okay. Watch him go! Dance the merry jig of fire. That's the sound of fire. Anything else going on? Or is that it? Oh, more spawning. Oh.
Amazing. Nice shot. Yes. Great. Nice shot.
Okay. There another level? No. Oh, is it just back to the... Just the same corridor, surely, isn't it? Oh, no. Okay, I can't double back. Okay. Ah, ghost bitch. Oh, shit. Fuck's sake. Sorry, controller pissed me off. Just turn left for Christ's sakes. Okay. The frustrating thing is when it is turning left and it just stops and starts going right, and then seemingly no matter how much more you try to turn left, it just insists on going right more. It's like, for Christ's sake. Anyway, right. I don't know about the range here. Am I hitting it? Yeah, it's on fire. Sweet. First aid medium. Nice, okay. Yeah, so how did... I can't remember how we knew we were at the end. Oh, God. On the last sort of spot, because... I don't feel like I'm getting any kind of sign of the end, so to speak. I mean, we picked up a sword and I was like, okay, is that the end of it? Then we went into another room and I was like, okay, is that the end of it? Bait Legend Worm? Oh, it's one of those. For free, not bad. But they were only like 300 before anyway. Well, 2 something or other before our discount. 290 something, I think. God.
Great. Yes. Yes. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, wow, Jesus. It was quick. Oh, shit. Okay. Blimey. The speed she was moving. It was hilarious. Thank you. I'm going to need that after someone hit me with a... Did he hit me with a sword? The way he was swiping? I'm not sure. Steel pipe may have just been it. Ice axe? Oh, that's what one of them is. Okay. Oh, 1 second.
Amazing. Nice shot. Great. Amazing.
Sweet. You stretch. Okay, 1 second. It's alright. Don't need bullets. What's on the table? More magnum bullets. I'll take that. Right. Okay, sorry. Hang on. Hydrate. So how do I know these things are clear then? Oh, ow. Thank you very much. Straighten me back up a bit. How do I know when I'm done? Because I honestly can't remember what happened last time we were done. And I must have told myself at some point, that's the end of that. This just seems like it keeps going on and on. Oh, was it this? Was it because we hit a room like this and I went, well, that's that then. Okay. CQB shotgun. Ooh. Oh, we got a lot of weapons now. Infinite ammo shotgun. There's so much infinite ammo. That'd be that then. Close quarters battle. Oh, is that what this is all about? Right, I can't double back. There was a reward. So I'm going to say that's us done then. Nice. We get out of here, find a save point, and that'll be it. Beep. So are these sections with the zombies, are they CQBs? Or like, is that what it's calling them? Like close quarters battles, I guess. Complete psychic spot B. I must have got that for the A as well and just ignored it. Okay, sweet. Right, get in the car. Gonna be quicker than running. I think. Depends how far we have to drive, I guess, but should be alright. Military term, but those fights would qualify. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I hit the handbrake a little too hard. Now that I know where the handbrake is. It pulled out from the road. 36. Oh, and our health is restored as well. Sweet. There we go. Nice. Game saved. There we go. Sweet. And that's that. It's pretty productive today. I don't think that was too bad, was it? We got somewhere, completed a few quests this time. Where am I looking? Right, well, first of all, let me... Yep. No, not that one. Sorry, I'm opening up tabs on my phone. It's crazy. Let me just have a look at... when the time changes in October 2025. Anything's died, sometimes by fire, huge success. Exactly. Thank you for streaming. No, thank you, Wi-Fi. No, thank you, Wi-Fi. When do the clocks change? In October. Because it's normally the Sunday immediately prior to Halloween. It happens in the early hours. Right, yeah, so it'd be as of usually about 2 in the morning, but it doesn't really matter. So this Sunday, Sunday 26th, our clocks go back an hour, which means that will have an impact on any streams for next week. They're all going to be an hour later, essentially, for everyone else, because I'll be running my usual time. Yours is different? Yes, yeah. Ours changes in October and March, I believe. Last Sunday in October, exactly. So, so for me, I'm going to be going backwards, which means so everything will be running an hour later. So it'd be whatever time it normally is for you, plus more. So let me just see who's a streaming. Who's a streaming? What we got going? No, not that. What we got going on here? Tomato souls. Now, Luke Bugger was playing Tormented Souls. We've got Baldur's Gate 2 with Bitterman. I don't know. I don't know what I feel like. Stupid time. I might be able to stick around to the full stream until the clock's really on. Yes, yeah. I can adjust my times, to be honest. So I might come back at what might be the usual time for you, but we'll see. In proper time is tea time. True, exactly. Go back to proper, not this British summertime nonsense. I don't know why they bother changing the times at all anymore. This whole bollocks about this whole rubbish about how, we did it for farmers. Why? Just get up with the sun. You don't have to change the clock. You don't have to change the time that everyone works to. Just change your body clock. You do you, and then work around everyone else. Is a lie. I assumed it was because it makes no bloody sense at all, but it still doesn't make any sense otherwise. I just don't understand it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that's all by the by. We'll be back Monday with Halloween games. That's what we'll be doing. Maybe for Kiddywinks walking to school. Screw them. Just send them to school an hour later or whatever. It'd be easier. Rooster's backing out. Yeah. You have to rewind them. Where you put the key, you got to worry about. Yeah. Okay. So, all things considered, look out for me Monday morning. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll be playing something different for Halloween, and we'll work the times out for the future. So don't worry about it. But yeah. I don't know where to go today. Let's go to Luke Pugger because he's got lesser views. So let's just do that. I've got to make a decision. So let's just do that. Move it 3 feet to the left. Exactly. No. Technically, you would rotate it by about 20 degrees or whatever. Where are we? That's not how you spell it because I've got too many letters all over the place. There we go. That's them. Okay, so thank you everybody for being here. It's always lovely to see you all and much appreciated. I appreciate the redeems and Sundale expert exactly. Who isn't these days? I mean, it's all technology. We should all be an expert. It's like fire and shit, isn't it? We should all know how to do it because we did it beforehand. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so have a good weekend, everyone. We'll be back Monday. Have a good rest of your day and or night, depending on what it is for you. Yeah, it's like fire and shit, something we should always know. So just take care of yourselves. Have fun, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in a couple of days. All right. Thanks, everybody, and bye again. Goodbye. Bye, everybody. Bye.